Every 4 years, the world holds its breath. Every 4 years, 90 minutes separate heartbreak from immortality. This is the story of the greatest sporting spectacle humanity has ever created. Billions of hearts, one ball, one dream. Welcome to the history of the FIFA World Cup. It all started with one man's dream. A Frenchman named Jules Rimet believed football could unite a world still healing from the Great War. In 1930, 13 nations sailed to Uruguay. Some crossed the Atlantic Ocean for weeks just to play football. No jet planes, no television, no social media, just courage, leather boots, and belief in the beautiful game. Uruguay won the first ever World Cup before 60,000 roaring fans in Montevideo. A legend was born. The next 2 World Cups were played under the shadow of rising fascism. Italy won back-to-back titles in 1934 and 1938. Their manager, Vittorio Pozzo, remains the only man in history to win the World Cup twice. But then, the world fell silent. World War II consumed everything. For 12 years, the World Cup ceased to exist. The trophy itself was hidden in a shoebox. To keep it safe from the Nazis, football would have to wait. In 1950, Brazil built the largest stadium in the world, the Maracanã. 200,000 people packed inside. The nation was already printing championship newspapers. And then, Uruguay scored. In the 79th minute. The greatest upset in World Cup history. Brazil's players wept openly on the pitch. The stadium fell into a silence so heavy, it became mythical. They call it the Maracanazo, and Brazil has never forgotten it. He was 17 years old. 17. And he made grown men cry, not from pain, but from the sheer impossible beauty of what they were watching. His name was Edson Arantes do Nascimento. The world would know him simply as Pelé. In Sweden in 1958, he became the youngest World Cup winner in history. He scored twice in the final, then collapsed on the pitch in tears of joy. Sweden's own fans gave Brazil a standing ovation. Pelé went on to win 3 World Cups in total. No one has ever matched him. No one. In 1966, football's birthplace finally won the tournament it invented. England defeated West Germany 4-2 at Wembley Stadium. Geoff Hurst scored a hat-trick. Bobby Moore lifted the golden trophy toward the London sky. It was the proudest moment in English football history. It also remains the only World Cup England has ever won, and every English fan since has been waiting, very patiently, for the next one. In 1974, the Netherlands played football so beautiful, it changed the sport forever. Johan Cruyff led a style called total football, where every player could play every position. It was poetry in motion. West Germany won the trophy. But history remembered the Dutch. Sometimes the most beautiful team doesn't win. That is also part of football. In 4 minutes, one man cheated and then scored the greatest goal the world had ever seen. His name was Diego Maradona. Against England in 1986, just 4 years after the Falklands War, Maradona punched the ball into the net with his hand. He called it the hand of God. Minutes later, he picked up the ball 60 yards from goal. He dribbled past 5 English defenders and scored what FIFA later named the goal of the century. Argentina won the World Cup. Maradona wept. He danced. He became a god. The world has never stopped talking about those 4 minutes. France hosted the 1998 World Cup and won it. Zinedine Zidane scored twice with his head in the final. Then in 2002, Brazil's Ronaldo delivered one of the greatest comeback stories in sports history. He had suffered a seizure the night before the 1998 final. 4 years later, he scored twice against Germany and lifted the trophy. And in 2006, the world watched in disbelief as Zidane, playing his very last professional match, head-butted an opponent and was sent off. Italy won on penalties. Zidane walked off the pitch. He never looked back. In 2010, Spain won the World Cup for the first time, playing a style called tiki-taka. Andres Iniesta's extra-time goal in the final broke Dutch hearts all over again. Then came 2014, Brazil hosting the World Cup on home soil. In the semi-final, Germany beat Brazil 7-1, 7-2-1 in the Maracanã. In front of the entire world, Brazil's players could not look at the scoreboard. The country went into collective grief. Germany won their 4th World Cup, and the world still cannot believe what it witnessed. Some matches are just games, and then there are matches that become myths. The 2022 World Cup final between Argentina and France was not a football match. It was a Shakespeare play. Argentina led 2-0. France scored twice in 97 seconds. Extra time. Mbappé scored again, then Messi, then penalties. Argentina won. Lionel Messi, the greatest player of his generation, finally lifted the trophy he was born to hold. 35 years of dreaming, one golden moment. The entire planet exhaled, and the story is not over. In fact, it is about to get bigger than ever before. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is coming to North America, hosted jointly by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, across 16 cities and 3 nations. For the very first time, 48 teams will compete, 104 matches. The tournament kicks off on June 11th, Mexico versus South Africa, at the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. The final will be played on July 19th at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. DR Congo returns after 52 years. Iraq is back after 4 decades, and defending champions Argentina arrive ready to make history again. Somewhere in that expanded bracket, a nation nobody is talking about right now is quietly preparing to shock the world. That is the magic of the World Cup. That has always been the magic of the World Cup, from Uruguay in 1930 to North America in 2026. The World Cup has outlasted wars, dictators, and every attempt to predict it. It has made giants of ordinary men and humbled the powerful with a single whistle. The beautiful game does not belong to any one nation. It belongs to everyone. If this story moved you, give this video a like, share it with someone who loves football, and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next one.